expected. And it's what I got. There's more side quests to take.
Wow.
Oh!
I hope you don't.
So you want us?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you seem to recognize.
10 wolf hides for 1 jacket. Alright. What do you want, Chief? You have a moment? What do you need? Thought I've missing for a few days. Have you heard anything? Oh. Yes.
But we'd be happy.
Does the girl have any?
Gold ring, family heirloom? Without you take it off. Okay, well. This person up here as well we can talk to. Lowest level of the city just yesterday. Huh. Oh no, don't make this the bit that I was worried about the people drowning. We go talk to the king, I believe.
I didn't save.
Okay.
We do not, my good.
It looks valuable.
Alright.
We would.
Royal Compass. Here, let's go in and talk to the king, see if we can't get a side quest from in there. That'd be pretty neat. Oh boy. We gotta slow walk through the king's rooms. Oh. That's his room. Nice sword on the wall, I dig it.
You sure you want to be doing that?
I suppose one cannot.
What is it?
Full use of sound, but well.
Yeah, I saw.
Speed your destination underground Senpo.
Is this an?
Oh,
Oh.
well, in that case.
Cool. Well, there was a benefit to going up there. I'm gonna break these pots. Nope. They're not boxes to be broken. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright, we gotta go deal with. I think there's a side quest over here as well. Shopping with someone at the Strange Things store. Oh. What else we got up here? Nope, not up here. Anything over this way? No. Okay. These are some interesting places. Huh. What's under here? Only nobility may enter the treasury. Oh. I want to come in and steal your stuff, though, Chief. I can't hop up that wall. Up these stairs. Go back to the back to this shop for the missing girl. Oh, hey. With her boyfriend? No, I don't wish to go anywhere. We can't hop up that side. Okay. What do you want? Where'd that girl have gone? That's just, you're the one with the girl. There we go. Just doing a loop, I guess. See if we can't find anyone else with a new quest marker above their heads. The lowest level of the city. So let's head down that way, I guess. Oh.
What is it?
Oh, で断説。強リスク、U、チと G、
What a...
グとと、おいっと来て、知恵たちと、得た。
Make a mistake, you must start from the beginning.
とどうざ、さち
Okay.
Do you truly think this...
アルテルア、さ
Yes. The tangled message.
Hey, I'm off.
Okay, the first message is the recipient guarding the left side of the exit. The masked people respect their
This is one
rules.
strange game.
This is one strange city.
That's not untrue.
The masked people respect their
What?
rules.
I trust you have not forgotten the message.
We'll see.
That's you.
Are you the...
経済
It was,
経済力伝存歌詞
One protects the king's left. The men of the mask work for the king. Alright, we got that one. That one seems pretty simple. The men of the mask work for the king. Alright, hey, what's up? The men of the mask work for the king.
maybe it's just me.
You know the men of the mask work for the king? How's it going, Violet Delta? We're playing
Are
some
you the
Nier,
second recipient?
which has amazing music. The men of the mask work for the king.
The men of the mask work for the king, right?
経済だペルアトイ
The next message is going to be,
伝存歌詞そのと
the recipient is the person taking care of the children.
海洋流
The message is, child care can be difficult. So we've got a quest where we have to talk to the next person in the chain. If we make any mistakes in which option we choose, we have to restart from the beginning. So, we gotta remember, child care can be difficult. Did you know that child care can be difficult? Yes, I'm aware that child care can be difficult. Are you aware that child care can be difficult?
Are you the third... Child care can...
Southeastern Guardian. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Okay. Only nobility may enter the treasury. I think we dealt with this person a little while ago. You're the Southwestern Guardian. We do a little 3-hit combo to kind of skip across gaps. Not you? Okay. Hold on. We are on the wrong side. Maybe? No, this would be southeastern. Would be up here somewhere, right? Only the nobility can enter the treasury. Maybe I'll go talk to this guy anyway, because I'm pretty sure it was him who I had to do that to. Yeah. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Can't hop up that side. Damn it. Not one of these two. Shit. The Southeastern Guardian. Who the fuck is the Southeastern Guardian? I imagine that... Is north always north on the map? If so, then I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I do roll. Rolling is faster. Although technically the fastest, I believe, is doing this. But it requires too precise timing for me to employ it regularly. Because if you do it too fast, you end up with like a multi-hit combo, which doesn't work. But if you don't do it fast enough, it doesn't save time over rolling. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Hey, you.
Are you the fourth?
Only nobility, man, to the
It's,
treasury.
Only.
英才だタサラである
Alright. The long-winded person, and the message is quicksand. So we have to find the long-winded person. Who the hell is that gonna be? What I'm doing is I'm doing a loop where I'm looking at the indicators on the map in the bottom right, and if they are a quest recipient, they'll have like a white circle with a black dot in the middle.
Are you the fifth?
アザゾチン海賊
Quicksand.
Quicksand.
警さえ暗け
It's quicksand in this movie.
He's
Oh.
certainly in
He didn't actually tell me. Darn. He just gave me 3 ellipses.
いいゾチンとサダチ来たと
Did this really?
is blasted.
10,000 gold. I'll take it. That almost paid for that watermelon quest I had to do earlier. This one lady had me, she's like, I need 10 watermelons for my child's birthday, but the laws limit me from buying things for my child's birthday. Can you buy me these watermelons? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I bought her the 10 watermelons, and it cost me 8,000 gold. And she was like, thank you for the 10 watermelons. Here's your payment. And it was 3,000 gold. I was so mad. She just ripped me off. I mean, hey, you know what? Props on her. That's some good capitalistic spirit. There's an entrepreneurship out there.
回覧
Can't go in that door, huh? Oh. Damn it, I'm looking for the girl who is said to be in the lowest part of the city. Oh no, I'm gonna fall to my death! Oh no.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Okay, I need to find this girl and her boyfriend on the lowest part of the city, is what I was told. Maybe the other side of this same level? Ah, I didn't make it!
Covered in sand.
No, don't go
Take
down the
care
ladder.
before all your health is lost.
Home nobility, man to the treasury. We got it, Chief. We've heard that one before. Shop with them at the Strange Things store. Okay. So we've been to the Strange Things store. Let's figure out how to get out. Air dash. Okay. To the Strange Things store where this guy told us about a person. It was this one. I saw her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend. But who? So I figured... Oh! 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 Hey, that's not good.
Given all the info we've gathered,
Nice.
yeah.
I fear the mist.
Well, she was last. Maybe he.
ユリセイトソ
He's standing watch the town entrance. Oh no. I'm not a big fan of missing persons cases involving police officers and people they're dating. That's just oof, a bad time for everyone involved.
We're looking for your girlfriend. You were the last one. You're her boyfriend.
Foul creature. You can hide nothing from Grim. Confess! Lest...
来た外で里行寿司ときてAccident or not, a per... はそうはしたってと得
Oh god.
We appreciate the honor.
Oh. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Now that we've got this quest, we've got to before we can go back and report the missing person.
Does he really think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
Oh, it's the different
Does
storyline.
somewhat materialistic.
Okay, that's a different bit.
When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in...
This must be the Sandspout well.
This is hardly the most... This world would be a great deal simpler if not... How peculiar.
Why would he lie about... Well, I guess we should...
So there was no body to be found.
What's
Okay.
going on here?
Before we
must
go
have been carried off by the
back,
sands.
we're gonna go deal with this guy because he's gonna go fight some
Perhaps
wolves
the
if
man
we
was
don't help.
mistaken all along.
So hey, you.
Hey, are you the one...
Oh yeah.
The desert...
Okay.
What?
So as
He
to
needs to go take on a wolf den. And if we leave him to his
If he's...
Yeah.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's real nice.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but... well, all I'm saying is...
okay, let's
Don't talk to
unlock on.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sands to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, book.
Yeah, fuck off and die, book.
We lost him.
I mean, we lost him. Isn't this the wolf's den? Hold on, I might need to reset if that's the end of the quest because I lost the guy. Oh no, he's right here.
No! We're too late. Come on.
There we go. I need 10 wolf hides, so I'm just gonna do that before I talk to this guy or get that last wolf killed. Because I think there's one stuck in the shrine there. I want to get these bodies cleaned up before I do that. Alright. Yeah, there's just one on the other side of the shrine. The wolves are defeated.
Insane.
He reminds...
Hey,
Your son is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of
What?
wolves
No, he didn't.
merely by his lone...
サクソ油断せてゼルガントで倒けでたらいつどっていと外つただざと三電池たとさらい鳥でさてちキロキーだ息と鳥と立ってたくとが
Yeah, 10,000 gold.
we didn't do...
And the littlest hero. Alright. So before we go and let the family know about their missing daughter, we're gonna head back out and do some exploring to see if we can't find the body. Because I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. Because what it sounds an awful lot like, this lady was knocked out. He thought she was dead, so he tried to hide the body. And then she got eaten by wolves or something. That sounds an awful lot like what's going on, or what happened. That wolf just stood there and took it like a man. That was great. Hey, scorpions, come on out. Give me the scorpion venom. Venom. Kanye, no, you got poisoned. Okay. Well, hey, 3 scorpion venoms, I'll take it. Or 3 scorpion pieces, I should say. Here, let's run through. Let's use this and see if we can't figure out how to sand spout. Okay, what the hell is gonna happen? Oh. Unlock the facade sound spoke well. Oh. Okay, well, we gotta unlock others, I guess. Okay, we gotta hold the button. This cutscene has to play. That it shows me that the well's working. This wine's alright. It's okay. It's light. I wouldn't say it's particularly dry. What?
There's nothing.
Make haste. We should...
What? What the hell was that? Wolffang. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah. God, that attack's so ridiculous. Come on, give me that gold ore, baby. Yeah, the iron ore. Whatever, it's fine. We need like 10 wolf hides for this dude, I think, right? Oh. Ba-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-dum, dum, da-dum. The desert entrance. Ah! 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 Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. But you probably shouldn't have. Thank you, Violet Delta. Your music is phenomenal. Ah! Wolves! Look how many low health wolves there are! Ow. Alright, we gotta loot all these bodies before they despawn. Animals in this game tend to despawn real quick if you're not looking at them. Alright, Kanye, good job. Alright, Kanye, you take care of those dogs. I'm gonna loot these buds. Oh. I've got Paralyze queued onto my book magic, so whenever I'm shooting guys with these laser beams, I've got a chance to inflict the Paralyze debuff, which just makes them much more manageable. I could be doing Poison if I wanted to do a bit more offensive build, but I find when you're dealing with these bigger groups of enemies, it's much better to have a couple of them not be acting than to have them die a little bit quicker. Especially because Poison doesn't seem to do... It like seems to be doing % health damage, and against smaller enemies, it's not a lot. There's a whole lot of wolves in this desert. This is, like, a little bit absurd. Like, this is a lot of dogs. Alright. Ah! Ah! We got there. Ah! Hey. Give me loot. What if they just keep spawning infinitely? I would totally believe it if that's the case. Okay, let's go unlock our sandstone bit here. I love the music in this game. It's just really good. That aftertaste is actually pretty good. Didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. Oh god, look at all the monsters. Oh, okay. Scorpion tail. There's Scorpion. Paralyzed. Oh, kinda got him anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure wolves spawn infinitely out here, which is cool. Good place for grinding for money and experience then. That makes it nice. Okay, so this is... Hello, wolf. You're having a run with me, huh? We'll explore the outside edge of the map to see if there's anything interesting out here. Oh, hey, there is something interesting down here. Would you look at that? Oh, let me figure it out. What's down here? Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Ah, I see. Paralyze on one. Oh, it's gone. It got knocked off the cliff. So down here, I believe, is a fishing spot, which I don't have the skills quite to fish at. You upgrade your fishing skill by doing this fishing minigame, where you have to bring a certain number of fish to this old dude, and he teaches you a new fishing technique, which just makes all fishing slightly easier. Unfortunately, since I've not done a lot of those, / I can't do any more right now, this place is too high-level fishing for me to reliably fish at. Just too hard. Wolves do spawn infinitely here. That's why there's so many. And all the other zones so far, they don't... Once monsters are killed, they don't respawn until you leave and come back in. But it seems like in this part, at least... Let me take a look. The wolves seem to be spawning infinitely.
Looks like we...
Oh, never mind. I can't go in there. How sad. Wow, look how many of them are out here, huh? That's a lot of wolves. That's a lot of wolves. all these wolf bodies. Oh wait, there's only like 3 alive. Most of them despawned. Oh well. And they all despawned as well. Hi there, Spear God. Welcome. Hope you're having a good night so far, or morning, or afternoon, or whichever suits you best whenever you're around. Alright. So let's kick our way out of this place and get to head back into town, I guess, because I couldn't find any more about the body, the girl. So we have to head back to town to report that once again a cop committed a crime, and to give this dude his stack of wolf pelts. Let's make sure I've got enough stacks of wolf pelts before I go back, though. Come on, we gotta find out. Where are wolf pelts? Wolf hides. We've got 14. That's plenty. I love that dashes behind you move. Have not read Fate, watched almost all of it. Okay. Alright, I'm glad you read the rules. But no. The mostly a joke. Now, when you say you've watched almost all of it, do you mean you've watched the UFO table Fate anime? Or have you watched the Dean Fate anime? Or have you watched the other Fate animes that don't count? Or Heaven's Feel, I guess technically is an option too, but why would you start on that one? Oh, I should check my rice when I get back home. In-game, not in real life.
Listen,
Oh.
Your daughter is... Wait, what?
I'm so sorry you had to watch the Dean anime. I'm so sorry you watched the Dean anime. You shouldn't have had to watch the Dean anime. Saber is the worst, and it's awful.
I don't understand.
Could the man possibly have been deluded?
Okay, we found her. Carnival Phantasm is the best.
I got your...
Although, I really think that there needs to be more, what's it called? Hollow Ataraxia content.
Oh, come on, really?
Okay.
Hi there.
Yeah. I like Berserk Car. He's my favorite. Although, you are really missing out if you haven't seen the Lancer, Hanafuda scenes. And, fishing on the docks with Lancer is the best. There's also that doll scene where Saber and Rin turn into Barbie dolls, but, you might have to read Hollow Ataraxia to get that one. There we go. He was at 20k. That's pretty decent, actually. I mean, I had some 10 wolf pelts, which probably sell for like 1,000 each. But hey, all right. What's any more side quests right now? Grimoire Vice. What side quests have I not done? Bon appetit. New merchant in town. I gotta go talk to him. Fragile delivery 3. I gotta report to the client. Okay. So we're gonna save the game and we're gonna rock on back to Nears Town, I think is just the name of the town. I was trying to think of what the name of the town was in this game, but I think it's just Nears Town. But no, I love Fate, but I also absolutely despise New Fate. Abridged. I've not seen the Abridged. I just can't stand Grand Order or Apocrypha. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. I read through all of Fate. Then I watched the anime. And then I tried following up what was going on with Grand Order, and I almost died trying to internalize how bad it was. And I just stopped. I hate gacha games. That's fair, but at the same time, you should, like, Apocrypha's just so awful. I tried reading it and watching it, and it's just not good. Fate Zero is top tier. Fate Zero is actually written by Urobuchi Gen, the book, I mean, which is what I read. I saw the anime as well, but it's actually, I didn't really pay attention to the anime because it was, like, on in the back room. I just know what happened. I mostly read the book, written by Gen Urobuchi, or Urobuchi Gen, depending on how weeb you want to be. Who also the writer for things like Madoka and Thunderbolt Fantasy, which is apparently the best puppet show you've ever seen in your life, but I haven't seen it yet. So, I don't know. Apparently it's good. But Urobuchi Gen is wonderful. I think Urobuchi Gen also did the writing for Kamen Rider... One of the Kamen Riders. The one with, I think, the fruit? That was written by Gen Urobuchi. Oh. It wilted because I didn't come back in time. Oh my god. Oh. That's what I get for leaving and coming back later, I suppose. Wow. Okay. Alright, get ready for 5 or 6 riveting minutes of me farming. Yeah. It's because these farm plants grow in like 8 hours of real time or whatever. Apparently, if you leave them long enough, they all die. Because I didn't play since Monday of this week. Was the last time I played, so... Yeah, rest in pepperoni, these plants. Yeah, but like, it's also bad. Grand Order's just poorly written, and I really hate most of the characters that get involved with it. Fate Extra CCC, like, okay, it's in my opinion that they've milked Fate for too long to keep it good. I love Fate. I love the core idea. But the joy of Fate to me was how it could be so much. But they never had to show it on screen. They could have all these servants, and you could, in your head, imagine, man, what would Napoleon have been like if he was a servant? And you could think of all these cool ideas for yourself. But then, by going and making those things a reality, it's like when in a horror game, they show you the monster right away. And they make it just like, sure, the monster looks good. But if it just is right there in your face right from the beginning and never comes off screen, you're like, I'm not scared of it anymore. I've gotten used to it. It's kind of like that, but with, like, creativity. Fate could have so many good ideas, but the best ideas are the ones you have and think are cool. Not the ones the people Nasu sold out to think are gonna earn them money. Not that Nasu is an amazing writer or anything. Some of his shit doesn't make sense, and is literally high schooler fanfiction. But it's cool high schooler fanfiction. Like, Lancelot as Berserker being able to use any weapon, including a fucking plane, as his noble phantasm. That's stupid as hell. But it's hilarious. I think my time is that I just don't have enough time to watch all the anime I want to watch. So I've got to, like, limit it to the ones that I want to watch, right? And Fate is just, unfortunately, low on that list these days. Although, the Heaven's Feel movies. Bedivere and Solomon. I'll be honest, I kind of tuned out of Grand Order when I started reading the wiki, and I found they added like 4 new servant classes and a bunch of bullshit, and I'm like, nah, that ain't it. And then I heard about fucking MASH, whoever the fucking hell, and all that shit in the beginning, and it's like, wow, this is clearly just, I mean, okay, so I should say, Fate from the very beginning is a sellout to anime fans to make a cool visual novel. Because when Fate was first being created, Nasu had to put porn in it in order to make it sell, because non-porn visual novels didn't sell. So, because of that, he had to do that, which made it pretty much forced into a waifu game. Which, to be fair, I think he did a really good job not making it just a waifu game, and having a lot of interesting characters around it. But then, Grand Order, Apocrypha, and all the other ones were like, hey, there's money here. You know what makes a ton of money? Waifus. Let's just make a shit zillion servants. For reasons. Those servants don't have a story reason. They're just there because, sure, they're cool. I think that King Hassan is the coolest assassin ever. But that doesn't mean I really think he should exist. I think they just did too much to Fate. They need to let it rest. Fate is like Sakurai with Smash. He already gave you a perfect game. Just let the man rest. Let Fate die. Yeah, that's funny, but like, yeah, that's fair. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. But I don't know if it's good enough to justify Grand Order. I can't argue with that. That is pretty good. Okay, so I'm planting nothing but rice. Apparently rice is the best cash crop in the game. And I need a lot of money if I want to keep playing this with because I don't want to grind super long. I'm going to need to buy some of the grindy parts. Alright. You know what game I really want to get into, but I can't because I'm bad? Touhou. The problem whenever I play Touhou, I need to 100% perfect everything. And if I don't, I feel like I've failed, but I'm just not good enough to even beat level 1, so I give up. It feels way worse to get hit in Touhou than it does to win without getting hit. If that makes... Or then it feels good to win without getting hit, in my opinion. I'm just not good enough yet, I think. They try to explain some of the gender bends. I mean, honestly... Saber's gender bend wasn't done very well. King Arthur being a girl was always like, alright, I guess. Sure. Doing even more past that's kind of like, hold up. Is that a tulip bulb I just planted? Let's, whatever. Sure, I don't care. I want tulip. There we go. My fields are done. Let me go save the game, goddammit. Yeah. Which is funny, because I like, put a bunch of time into playing Osu. Nah, I don't like it. Frankenstein should have been a big dumb monster. Making it a waifu was just that to make it a waifu. There was no good story reason. Hey, Devila. Quest give, please. I need it. Hey.
Which job should I
The
get?
runaway son.
I heard from a man who wants you to track down his son. I wrote down the...
That's... Where the fuck is that? Oh, that's in town here.
Oh, doesn't look like I have any...
Yeah. Yeah, Jack is... I mean... I don't like it.
I don't think so.
When I got home, I found a note from him that said, "Please, you have to help. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot."
Okay. Please.
Any hints, bro? No? Okay, I'm just gonna run up this way. Hope I find him. What are some of the best Fate servants I really liked? I mean, Hercules as Berserker I think was super cool. That's one thing I never really understand in Fate games. Oh. Or in Fate past the first one. Berserker was always stated that it was a class that you could put onto any servant by giving them mad enhancement. Right? It wouldn't actually mean they needed to be a Berserker like a lot of other servants have to have used a sword to be a saber, for example. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can appreciate good waifu service. Oh, I got hit. Ow, fuck, I wanted to block that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I like the tail of Shahrazad. I guess that's kind of cool. It could have been a cool servant. But again, I think it's... No matter what the designers came up with, for the most part, I think the coolest servants are the ones you're like, damn, that would be cool if... And then you and your friends spend the evening thinking about how cool it would be if, like... I don't know. Like, Shakespeare was a servant. Or, like... What if Plato was a servant? Wouldn't that be fucking sick? He'd wrestle people, but also debate them. And then his noble phantasm would be Plato's allegory of the cave. And it would, like, I don't know, like, take away 3 of the person's senses or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. The idea of creating Fate servants is way cooler than actually having them written down in front of you, I think. Alright, that's enough of boar hunting. Or, not boar hunting. Giant monster slaying. Let's go to the docks and see if we can't find a fish quest or something. Man, I fucking love this song, though. Nutritious and delicious. That's a lie. Wine is not nutritious. You should, never take it in replacement of a meal. Alcoholism's not a joke, kids. Hey! You're the one with the weird hat!
Hey,
Huh? Oh man,
your father's worried.
because he wants me to like take up the
Family business, man.
And I ain't doing
Do
it, man.
I'm a rebel.
Yes, we can see that.
Oh man, why do people always gotta hassle me? The guy who runs the tavern's been helping me. I was thinking I could like cook.
If it'll get you back home to your...
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish all the time, every day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking he might like want to try eating meat or whatever. You know, for a change.
I love this guy's voice actor so much. He nailed it.
So could you get me like 5 pieces of mutton and 3 pieces of goat meat? I can find the pans and spoons and stuff, so just bring...
Looks like we've got everything.
I can find the...
I love it. He's great. Alright. Perfect. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. Alright, fishing man, give me a new quest. Damn it, you didn't give me a new quest.
Hi.
Runaway? It would seem...
You've gotta be kidding.
Well, we got, I guess. I think the implication is that you've left town and come back. But, like, we didn't, so it makes no sense. I mean, I guess he's not there anymore, he just fucking booked it as soon as we went around the corner. Which I guess, you know what, we got. Hello. I'm having a pretty good time, mate. I decided to take Blade's advice and pick up a bottle of wine for playing this one, and it's nice and smooth, easy drinking. And I managed to do all the desert quests without too much hassle, actually. It was fairly simple. Run out there and deal with the stuff. The hardest one was actually finding the Stain of Blood for that one quest, but wasn't that bad even. Oh, boar. I've been doing a lot of writing for Lancer coming up. I'm super excited to play that game.
Hey there.
No,
He's in Seafront.
oh crud. That boy is...
So that whole story was
Since I cannot imagine you letting the...
a good idea.
We gotta go back?
What's
Alright.
How can a son bring so much despair to his family?
Hey,
He seems completely ignorant of the pain.
familial piety is shit, book.
Deplorable.
It's not our culture.
I love it when
Nero and
someone
Arthur are tied for your favorite
advice.
Sabers. Well, considering Arthur is probably the worst written character in the entire series, I'm sorry.
Time immemorial.
How old are you anyway?
Arturia
I'm
is
not exactly
shit.
sure.
They say memory loss is a sign of old age.
Well, it's still present.
Nero's at least hilarious, but like, I don't know if you played Extra CCC, but she's not a good character. To be fair, I haven't played anything about later books with her, but Extra CCC was not good.
You're looking for... There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier.
Assad,
Shit. Gotta run all the way to the desert land just for this goddamn kid. I was never a big fan of the choice to make Saber face an aesthetic, where half the characters have to look like Arturia for some reason. Why does Joan of Arc and Nero just have to be Saber but in a different outfit? Why? They could have been so much cooler than that ugly bitch. I just don't like Saber, man. I just hate her. Hey, save point. I should probably stop talking about Fate, though. Too many people don't know about Fate. Instead, I should talk about other anime. Like, has anyone seen Madoka? Because Madoka is one of my favorite animes. Even if I acknowledge that a lot of people think it's, like, overdone.
Thanks.
Oh. Oh, cool. Flat Trail Delivery 3. Madoka is kind of seen as, like, an overdone anime. A lot of people who really like anime don't like Madoka because it's a deconstruction genre. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much about it then, but it's really, really worth seeing. Shakespeare's Film Phantasm, isn't that the one that just puts you in a time loop and lets you try infinite times to win? If his master was, Bazette. Man, that'd be good. Fragratch is OP. If Saber's master had Fragratch, just game over. Always win. Madoka's really good. Evangelion's definitely worth a watch. I need to watch the Rebuild 4th movie. I mean, honestly, you could kind of skip the Rebuild. Just watching Evangelion and then the end of Evangelion's probably good enough. But it's like, a lot of people say it's really big brain complicated. It's, you don't have to treat it like that. You can watch it just as an anime, but it does add a lot if you're willing to go through the effort and like, almost to watch it like an English teacher would tell you to watch it, right? If that makes sense. To go through it step by step and find what is the author trying to say here. The worst part about it is you can find a lot of really cool and interesting concepts, but a lot of the answers are going to be the author just kind of thought it was cool.
So he's disguised himself.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to...
Yeah? Boy.
Hey,
Oh man.
Oh man, why you gotta be
Fine.
like...
Let me just.
Did we just seriously fall for that? Oh, I love it. That's good.
how are you?
He surely aims to.
Oh man.
He's
He's
just...
heading for the east.
Hey, buddy, you cool? Hey, buddy, are you good? Are you good, Chief?
Oh my gosh, look.
I'm not...
Stop moving! I mean, no one cares about fate.
Fool me once.
This is the worst, because, like, he's clearly, like, not as fast as you, but he's supposed to be... You're supposed to be, like, chasing him as if you can't catch him.
I told you, I'm not...
Okay. Let's let him get eaten by wolves. The wolves aren't going to attack him, are they? Man, this is the shittiest side quest ever. I don't care. Hey, what a wolf hide. Cool. What if I stand behind him and let him attack me? Oh, Kanye's gonna just kill the wolf, I guess.
I didn't think I'd actually.
Are you ready?
Hell yeah, man. This adventure.
Good.
Alright, there we go. I don't know why we let him walk away from us. He's proven that he's willing to run away, so why would we just not walk him there ourselves? He's not going to be there when we get there, obviously. Alright, whatever. Who cares? Enough running around. I ran to every map. He's gonna fucking be in the Airy next, I just know it. So on the topic of Lancer, like I was mentioning earlier, my book for the game came in the mail, and damn, that is a pretty book. It's also fucking big. It's 500 pages long nearly, all full color gloss on every single page. That thing is worth the money I put into it. Lancer is a beautiful RPG system, and the art's fantastic. It's done by the artist who did Kill 6 Billion Demons, which is an amazing webcomic you should go read. Which I should probably go read too and to catch up on it, but it's really good and the art's phenomenal, and this Lancer game is also art's phenomenal, and the writing's also really damn good. Well, that's R34 enough for some people, huh? Hold up. Some people like that kind of thing, Spirit God.
Well, that's sort of...
Hey,
You friends with the people who lived here?
No.
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed my... Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to...
Well, I guess we know the...
to think we did not even get paid for this absurd...
Well, there we go. These didn't lose anything. This turned out to be a scam the whole time. Alright. Oh, fuck. Like 12 hours into this game. Oh my god. Rice is growing well. Perfect. Let's go talk to our daughter. Our cute, adorable little daughter. We're also going to raid our house for the shit that we've been magically producing here. Hello, daughter.
Oh,
How are you feeling?
better. Now that...
Good.
Are you gonna stay
Sure, I'll stay.
You bet.
really?
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm aware. I'm aware. I think everyone's aware. Fate is just that kind of series that you can't avoid it if no matter how hard you try. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together one after another, faster and faster. S-E-A-L-E-D-V-E-R-S-E. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my daughter. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. D-R-E-A-M. Dream? The man who cheated in Minecraft? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream, I want to tear down the walls around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. All I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. You know, there's an old saying. Goes something along the lines of, you only find what you're looking for.
Just in my dream.
Now, I don't want to say that about you, as I don't know who you are, but there's one trend out of all these circumstances. It's you finding this art. You are the common denominator here.
What's wrong?
No,
just...
What was it about?
No, I'm not actually.
It's
I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and
What kind of...
it was called Guess the Words.
How did it...
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come. It was hard.
Oh.
So what did...
I don't know. But don't.
Oh.
I'm gonna study hard, so we should play a game.
Sure.
It was Yona who we were having the dream of, not us. Okay. Oh well.
Something.
It's nothing. Come on.
Well,
I...
I'm just not gonna comment on that part. But hey, you do you, Chief. Do whatever makes you happy. What makes me happy is playing this video game, because Nier Automatic Tomato was wonderful. This game seems like it's pretty good. You're a good time. Alright, well have a great rest of your evening, Violet. I hope it treats you wonderfully. Have a good one. Let's go talk to the girl on the top of the thing over here. The one that's supposed to be organizing the books. You have anything new for us to talk about? Other than the fact you need to put on pants, bitch. No one say it's bad, but a little bit.
Hi.
I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing bringing attention to a certain dream issue concerning on and a dream in the village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently, there have been reports of a certain dream. Dream of evil, empty. What the fuck is this? Alright.
That is.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village. They're usually a bright and cheer.
I'll check it out.
You.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, well.
Alright, goodbye, Popola. We're gonna go to the Forest of Dream. The Forest of Myth. This is the part that everyone who I know who's been seeing me suffer for the last 12 hours of this game is like, you're gonna love the Forest of Myth, though. And I certainly hope so, because this game's been giving me the runaround. The old vertical circle, if you know what I mean. Nowhere near as good as a Reacher. The boy's always running around outside, gave me a super pretty flower today. I wonder if Popola knows what it's called. They are amazing. I've seen the first two, and I plan to watch the third very, very soon. They are phenomenally well animated. Now, I will never say worth every penny, because anime is ridiculously overpriced, but it's worth finding a way to watch it. Not that I would ever condone piracy in any manner, but if you happen to find a way to watch it that, you know, no one can stop you, yeah, you know what? All power to you.
Beware.
The words?
Those
Oh no.
There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Oh, this is good. Why is his voice very
It
quickly?
is
Not
not
quizzical.
What's going on?
Village's body shuddered as he looked
Perhaps
in
we
his
should
eyes
start
by
by
asking this man.
We
"Who are
heard
you?"
something happened to this village,
I'm
so we
here.
came to see if we could help.
Twice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
Mayor explained. In the past weeks, mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across Forest Myth. Scott were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Village mayor determined the Death Dream spread and prospered in spoken words, before he could learn more that he's to move well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Now see here, he said, "He's seen you absorbed in your dreams?" Yes, I think you have. We've caught the Death Dream. Before the mayor confirmed the suspicion, Weiss put in range. The first person. In fact, because level, I don't even recall falling asleep. So the dream, the Death Dream works. Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush over his marks. So he not be a slight fool. The mayor twisted his mouth into his embarrassed grimace, then concluded him subject near a scene. They discussed this coming village. Here it must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation with the word something. Rack their brain, they'll find simply too many words to consider. Too many random chatter. Too many meaningless conversations. Your suggestion that Weiss could choose words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It has demolished.
Ah.
I would just.
Anger constantly, heart worse, caught blight over near like a contagion. I hope we just game over right here. Did someone say contagion? Did he say what of it? Contagious words, right? He must have said something, right? A specific combination of words. What was it? It's about dreaming or something in dreams, or hell, what was it? A sheep? No. I remember. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. Flip through them. That sounds right. My notes also mentioned about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. Mayor shook his head, the well-worn pencil stub tracing lines across the long piece of paper. For the last month, we've done nothing but study the dream disease we call the death dream, he said. For means of the mayor, right? Never put a couple of status in people's dreams. Mayor paused because they probably had taken notes or something. He tried back, applied the first will. Tried to escape from the very first moment. I don't think it exists. My dream he paused for a moment. It's not for his eyes, but it's beautiful. He's no most beautiful. City's only changed. Sponges soak the color of all of our lives. It wants to be whole again. I want to be free. I can't stop acting until it happens. And you're not in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. Didn't I nod? Huh? We can't be of any help. Just ask. Now, hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire from near the mayor again, his voice calm. Grimoire Weiss's face, always confident. Thank you very much. Now, see here, Mayor. You told him that he couldn't hear without you knowing of it. But you seem surprised to see us here since we first arrived. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. Human imagination is an ascension. A dream for the few. I can imagine next. It must be so. Your mission, we shall search it out. Thank you. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. You're going to this place. Maybe if something fails, you breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two. Called the departing forms of Naren Weiss. The mayor struck with a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? In years of darkness, he trekked the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd be confident they can get in, find the exit, go home in time for dinner. But even though the more of the forest, direction must covered rocks and determined to his ankle. More than once been forced to steady himself in the rough bark of the tree, his hands on all the small trails of blood and everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss has proven to be a particularly poor traveling companion, unheaded by the terrain of physical life, most of the time urging you to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Nier snapped. Okay, Weiss, come for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Nier leaned against a tree and tried to scratch the nostrils from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered himself. The moments the worst moment for catching insects sprang to life. Every amount of warm buzz, kick, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Nier slapped the hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Nier could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in the tornado. The insect screamed, the forest howled, and then as Nier's earth seemed ready to tear from his head to go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the chorus. Zree, zree, zree. Shack, shack, shack. Chi, that's cicada. The insect symphony dimmed another decibel, and a pattern. This isn't random. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling it, they were asking a question. 1, with its lacking. 2, with its ideal. 3, with its dangerous. What is it? By my pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels so forced, but it's the key to getting out of this place. Leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. The answer is a secret. I should have said that before the things popped up, because that's what it's going to say. It's a secret, right? New path. Fourth path's making the road for us. Let's see. Path out of his body, relief from the inner growth gave him cold cheer to his mind. As long as we're on a path, the journey had a purpose. Guess the forest sipped with us, huh? He said after a bit. Weiss put around face companion. Do not speak the will of the forest, some happy pet you could send my friend. We have no idea where the path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a quarter from clear focus, sprang. To a small rock and said it skipped across the surface of water. Good heavens, said Weiss. Surprised and understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom, the ripples behind came together to form words. I entered the window, though I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? I am light. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. What am I? I am sunlight. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from spring. Sunlight filtered the trees, reflected the plume, shimmering over that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, Weiss and Sunlight, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I've misunderstood this place. Hey, look, right near. House for there. Going to the house. Trees. Weird, isn't it? Minute is all banging. Body cloak from a black cape, while his face secured by mist. The cloak man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs. Okay. Man. Obviously. Oh, this music's good, though. Man. This is all good things going to work. Correct. That man from the government side was straight at you. You're the mayor, cried Nier. The small man shook his head. No. Not the mayor you know, and listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It makes sense in time. At present, let me congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go in person to the forest interest. With that, the man turned his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Nier watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Nier and Weiss turned for his entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. Jimmy considered he sprang to his feet and scrambled over them. Good gravy, you made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Nier's and pumped it so fiercely he tried to dislodge it from the socket. Wright seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We've not even told you if we were successful or not! The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't even think I'd ever see you again. Nier withdrew himself from the mayor with an eager handshake with a slight smile. Broke the Deathstream seal. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Nier filled in the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down the forest ground and fell asleep. Nier cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility in itself. Nier and the mayor obediently reclined across the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Weiss. It is the words that control the Deathstream. Words allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour, or a year. When they woke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they'd awakened from their dream. Nier shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did, I'm back. He blinked one more, then again, as if not quite believing sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village. I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess it wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and collapsed back to his earth. He stared at his legs, trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Nier and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you shall return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on steady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village and then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the play was finished. It's the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition only make the mission harder, but advice we should not put our faith in the gods. Not the gods, the words. Legend said that our favorite home to powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Nier and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed like a gold had been found in the most unexpected places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them ended their goodbyes, Nier mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he left them with. I once saw a version of this night yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he spared in space for a moment. You know, this is going to sound odd, but I have a feeling I'd seen you before. Nier tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I think it's some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Spoilers! It means something. Nier gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words, and what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Thank you so much. Now I can find.
This is one of them.
I know.
Dark execution. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
For a sealed verse.
Yes, it's almost.
Don't over. This person.
It would appear.
Can't say I'm very.
Perhaps you should spend.
Alright, let's get through it real quick then. Some desert. Some of the words of a madman. Oh, I'm in this fresh hell. My box, my prison is tucked beneath the stairway in a long and catacombs of an infinite castle. Outside, I hear the funeral dirge, the place without end. There's no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, eternity slips by, the signals tick at the clock. Somebody knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of the jail, embedding thick splinters into my ragged nails. I scream for help, I laugh, I sob. Surely this is the product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating... Oh, have a great rest of your day, Spear God. And thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you again at some point. My eyes, accustomed to blast, explode with pain and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking a hand to cover my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Nier. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. One known as Nier extends a hand and pulls from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and I recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I thought never to hear that again. whisper. Would this not a terrible storm, Grimlar Weiss? Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see the water pooling around my ankles, lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment with delay. If we don't make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. I knew you are weak, your only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle's catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied bed, resting upon a carpeted velvet, all covered in thick layered dust and cobwebs. Let's be honest. Switching to the next room, I come with shape Master Grace Matters, been shoved against that of the wall, and despite my fever, I see the outlines of a door just beyond. I reach with a finger and touch a piece of the master and see dust or swing away. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall on my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look to it from the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound. Whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. And my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. Squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. And then north. And then east. End of the path. See myself here. Lord red carpet. Once there, able to do the dining table, sort of tying it in silver with the finest contrast. The walls are a fantastic feast. Each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns me, I recoil in horror. The host for the feast is the corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects made their homes in the remains. This is the movement I saw. The once splendid feast was nothing more than a requiem for the damned. A moment steady my shaking hand, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back, down the arms. It explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it's a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically the possibility these souls had committed some terrible crime for which is a punishment, though in truth, I suspected they committed no crime at all, for there would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. North it is. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, but give myself the effort. In tandem with Nier and Grimlar Weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way. We find ourselves sprawled on the ground of the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are dark and foreboding, but to the west, I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as I join the rain on my cheeks. I surely would have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice my dress is in tatters. I sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked Weiss. Then are you a woman, madame? I am. I proffer the smile. Not something surprised, seeing as I exist only in the form of words. I see the one known as Weiss is disappointed the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth the war reckoning. Behind us, an awakened weather is taking place. Back smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter. The mighty roar of fresh yawning. The castle's dead awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to... I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have it.
Yeah, fair enough, lady.
And another victim.
I figured a book like...
Even I...
A colony of massive sculptures were visible in the distance. The song is good! Their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Nier had never seen such a sight. Their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage,
he said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Nier nodded and wiped the sweat of his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road in which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here, thin wisps of grass pushed through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Nier light-headed. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us, or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried to let his eyes roll too much. A joke? No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some grand manner of artistic work. You don't sound so sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but think of it in this way, it might make it easier for you to bear. Nier glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed watching. As time passed, his feet grew more painful, his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We're definitely getting closer, said Vice in an attempt to cheer his companion. Yes, this is much too certain. Encouraged, Nier lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water. Water? Asked Vice. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun's reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Nier sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Nier closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as mirage. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Nier shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly pointed to his nice... Wait, there it is, just missed it. Look, it's right there. Nier sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. Just running, Nier came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. He put his hands to his eyes and moved vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed blue shimmering. Tries. Chased through for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice currently fled up to Nier and struck him in the face with the cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here. There isn't? There is not. Perhaps next time you'll listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose his mad chase is not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the City of Art. Nier looked up. Stretched out before him were a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge. Kinda. Completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so this big. Each sculpture formed of roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched upwards toward the sky, but this is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on the top with triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Cried Nier. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as it made within the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set on silent rails. Beautifully carved works of lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many composed of materials they'd never seen before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles were staggering. When would find a theme or purpose, the abstract works around them. Nier and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Nier uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally! I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for the single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, the final one read Gamma. Moved up to the nearest statue, a bird from the top, now leading the stanza, emitted a brief, beautiful song through the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, 3 statues shot into life, acquiring color and form, began to breathe. Hey, look at that, they're alive. The triplets bowed below before Nier. Please, Alpha, you gotta get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Nier and threw his hands in the air. Alpha is a fake. You know I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state. Silence once again emptied. Only one of them could be the real thing. Only one form is real, is false. The false one will only speak lies. Gamma. wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oops.
Best
Fuck. Because I thought he said the only real one, unless there was...
I think-
whatever. Okay, I gotta speed run through the dialogue here. Okay. The triplets bowed low. Please, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm real. Stop lying. Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one. What a load of crap. Beta's faked. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Only one form is real, guys. I don't have a clue. Oh, it was plays it again. Okay. Okay. Just get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Near. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. I guess it's gonna be Alpha because the only one who mentioned the nightmare. Nope. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna admit I'm not 100% certain. Because you could justify a lot of lies in all those statements, so who really knows? What? Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's see. 4? I don't think so. It's possible. No, we could have it in a place like this. Deja vu is like the mayor, huh?
That was...
I am.
Okay, that's enough. Okay,
Yes. I think I've had enough word.
you're telling me.
There's really only 2 villagers in this entire place, and a mayor. That's it. That's all there is. Okay. Antidotal weed.
Oh, here.
Wow.
Of course, it's apparently a...
Well, we have...
Take you again.
I simply.
Here, what a thank you for taking me about it. 10 feet high made of pure gold. Oh, you know, you don't have a horse. You could be on a horse. So I do enjoy it. Start holding village festival again. He's out every year. Last when I'm the mayor and start up again. I'm not using power or anything, right? So you want to hear about the festival? Someone's feast 3 days. We call that against. You also come out. Don't we hold the fogs leaves from Tiger eating? Some just delicious. Some are really rare and well, good stuff around. Have that. Be surprised you can eat stuff for a couple days. That's water. What? You can't come. You have to wash your hair. Oh, all right. It's understandable for adventuring and all. Truthfully, it sounds each other. As long as that was how I woke up. Huh. Cool. Well, that's that one, I guess. Okay, what's Faith like? It's got pretty low attack, but it is only level 1, so it might upgrade really strong. Let's go leave here. We're gonna come back in right away just to see if we can reload the zone, see if there's any side quests that pop up. That'd be kind of cool.
So,
Oh, it was truly.
let's get... She'll probably...
We're gonna see if there's any side quests here now. to say.